everybody, this is GrooveSim and I'm back this time with some Battlefield 4 action. We're going to be doing the intro and the prologue in this video. Prologue part 1, I had to split it into a couple parts, couldn't cram it into a 30-minute video, so it's going to be, it'll be a clean cut at the end there, but some good Battlefield 4 action. I haven't played Battlefield in a while. Played some of Battlefield 3. I'm not a Battlefield aficionado, you might say. I mean, I played some in the series, but rarely, if any, multiplayer. Mainly the campaigns like I'm doing here, but I'll be doing some multiplayer as well. And, I figure, I've been hankering for some shooter action, and this has been sitting on my waiting to install list since January as part of the EA Access. It's in the vault and all that. EA Access, by the way, good deal. Not a promo. If I didn't think it was a good deal, I would say that it's a good deal. So Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3's there as well. Hardline's there. Don't care about that so much. Some other, they got a bunch of games, up there. Anyway, enough about that. We're checking out the menus. Wow, are there a lot of options? Holy moly! Especially in the controls and the gameplay. Not so much in the audio, as you can see, because there's no separate, music volume toggler or slider available, which kind of sucks. So if you want to tone down the music, you have to tone down the master volume, and that includes, all the other stuff, voices, effects, all that. So we're going to be getting into the Battlefield campaign right now. I'm going to be quiet because there is a cutscene coming up, but I'll be with you on the flip side, and I'll see you right there.
This song. Oh. Hey, Irish, what kind of fish they have in Baku?
Negative stat, Sergeant. Hey, Rucker, you conscious? Get back in the game, man. Stay with me.
Nice play, Rucker. That's some of the finest driving I've ever seen. Right there until the end. Hit the light pack. Oh, shit.
The seat won't budge. Then, Sergeant.
Irish, the worst thing we can do in a situation like this is panic.
You talk like that, man. You scare the crap out of me. Hey, Pack, help me move this seat, man. We're still sinking. Shit. I'll get you out of here, Don. You hear me?
How, man?
The doors are stuck shut. Shit!
This wasn't how it's supposed to happen, Irish. Rucker, take my gun.
The fuck are you thinking,
Yours
Don?
now.
The fuck are you thinking?
For the wolf to survive, it's got to chew off its own leg.
Fire! Negative, don't do it!
Now, Wrecker, shoot out the window.
That's an order! Don't you fucking do it, Wrecker!
Save yourselves. Get out of here. Get out of here!
Fucking bullshit, man, you hear me?
So there we are. Now we're in the past. Like, what did it say? 13 minutes and 48 seconds. I guarantee you, it takes us longer than 13 minutes and 48 seconds to get to that point in the story. It takes us 13 minutes and 48 seconds to basically get through the first part of the tutorial. But at any rate, here we go. There are some Russian soldiers up there, and I'm not liking the sensitivity. I'm trying to find the happy medium. I do. It takes me like 3 tries to figure it out. I think I decide on 20. And come to think of it, I think that was the default. I don't remember if that was the default setting or not. Because I went in earlier and I set it kind of super high, and I didn't think it would be that high, but it was. Now I'm trying to shut that tutorial tip down. In-game menu thing, you know. It's like, okay, I get it. I don't know how long I'll keep those enabled. So here I find my first collectible, and it's the only collectible I can tell you. You know, that's one of the things about games like this. You know, there will be collectibles. You know, Gears of War, same thing. A lot of games, a lot of shooters, collectibles are included, and yeah, that's what I want to be doing in a shooter, especially out on the battlefield. Just while I'm getting my ass shot up, looking for dog tags. That's okay. But anyway, Battlefield, you know, it's not that I haven't liked the series or don't think it's good or whatever, but some Ruskies below. Russians. Shouldn't say Ruskies. What was I saying? Anyway, it's so mainly Battlefield over the years has been a multiplayer-centric game.
Damn it, Wrecker.
Oops.
I almost shot you in the face.
I'll be quiet.
You lost your tail.
Ease up, Pac. Where the hell you been?
After the handoff went pear-shaped, I came straight here. They were Russians, right? Spec ops, 1 second they're there, the next they're not.
Take deep breaths, son. You got the intel?
Yeah, got it.
Nice play. Shit. It's already daylight. We gotta get to the extraction point. You got a 20 on Irish?
I thought he was with you.
I'm breaking radio silence. Tombstone 3, Tombstone Actual. What's your 20?
Tombstone Actual. Inbound from the north. Coming in hot. Requesting cover fire on my retreat.
Clean copy, Irish. We got you. Wrecker, gear up and get ready.
You got my ass?
Take position by the
Yeah, I
window.
don't realize I'm out of ammo here.
Ammo in that crate.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Grab some ammo,
Grab
they
what you can
said.
and cover off on the window.
Anyway, multiplayer-centric game that Battlefield is as a franchise. I haven't really liked their campaigns a lot, but this one looks kind of cool, so I wanted to give it a shot.
Here he is! Irish, watch out!
Fuck off of me!
Wrecker! Hostiles in the windows across!
They got me pinned!
Now, I'm trying to get this cover and lean thing, which is awkward. It's an awkward cover mechanic. It really is.
See him?
And the whole lean thing, you know, pulling the left trigger, you know, to lean right and lean left. It takes some getting used to. It's awkward, though.
2 more on the left!
It's not the best, you know? It's not the best. Going for those headshots.
Irish! Get
Trying
up
to figure out where the hit markers are.
Got them all! Clear!
What the hitbox is, you know, on their heads and stuff.
You okay, Irish?
Fuck, man.
I guess it's safe I'm staying so safe.
Tombstone, on the move. Fortress, this is Tombstone Actual. We got the package, but stirred up a hornet's nest. Moving towards extraction.
Roger that, Tombstone. Helo's inbound. Get your squad in position. Out.
Low, in the atrium. Haven't spotted us.
We'll take them out together. Tag them and give the signal.
Now this engage function, I get what they're going for here, but with the AI, it doesn't seem to work out too well. They fire a lot of bullets, but it's me doing most of the killing, you know? My AI teammates, I noticed, they don't... I mean, they'll drop fools on occasion, you know, they will. It's not like they're useless, but I don't know why that is. I mean, I guess the devs want the player to feel like, you know, they're the boss or whatever, their lead. But you'll see even later on in this when I use that command to focus their fire, they fire a lot of bullets, man, but I do most of the killing. And if I don't, we're screwed. Well, I'm screwed. I'm not sure if they can be dropped or not. I know there's a revive command, so I imagine they could... But for story purposes, I don't think these guys can be killed just yet. This guy, I wanted to flank him, but this lean mechanic, man, this cover mechanic was like throwing me for a loop here. It's really weird. This is one of the funkiest cover mechanics in a shooter I've ever experienced. At this point, I'm not a big fan of it. I can tell you that. I know I'll get used to it. I'll deal with it, but I don't know if this was the best design choice.
Fudged up, but I'm up.
No way around. Get down there.
I'm looking for dog tags. That's what you want to be doing when you're surrounded by enemies, you know, look for dog tags. So that's what I'm doing. Sound like I'm poo-pooing the game, huh? Already.
Everyone okay? This is our...
I'm not hating on the game. I'm just some of that stuff is annoying to me. It is in any video game, and there are a lot of games I play that have those kinds of annoyances in them. And you know, annoyances are, what are they? Annoying, and I say something about them. But
Record, check that crate for explosives. All right.
Yeah, already way ahead of you there, bud. So C4 got us planted on the wall here, create a big hole thing.
Come on, open it up, Wrecker.
Here we go. We are out of this biatch.
Tombstone Actual, this is Firebird 2-1. We're inbound. What's your ETA, over?
Good to hear you, Hawkins. We're making progress.
Get your guys up on that roof. Don't keep me waiting.
Wow, I gotta say though, the visuals, amazing.
Right.
Amazing.
Scan the area.
That's
And the audio is good. It's just, I wish we could have some more control over it than what we have. Also, I noticed in the playback here, I selected the wrong audio type. I think I left it on war tapes or something. It doesn't sound right to me, but I need it on surround for my. I'm wearing headphones, and
I'm all right.
yeah, this is weird, man. I mean, I'll get used to it, you know, the cover mechanic, and and the lean and all that, but and I notice in certain types of cover, it's like he goes lower, he doesn't peek over the cover, he actually peaks lower, you know, and I can't see diddly squat. A lot of destructible cover in this too, I found that out. I don't die though, you know, I mean, that's nothing to brag about. I imagine a lot of people got through the prologue after all without dying, but I don't die. I come close to dying. Handful of times. Man, I love shooters. I do. I played a lot of shooters in my day. Mainly, I'm kind of old school in that way. I'm an older gamer anyway. You know, I date way back. Some of the games, my all-time favorites like Unreal Tournament, Quake 3 Arena. What else? Return to Castle Wolfenstein. That was a cool game. I mean, I played a lot of shooters. You know, Halo, of course. You know, different pace in Halo, of course, than Battlefield 3, or especially Call of Duty. I played that series. Black Ops 2. Haven't played 3. Haven't played Advanced Warfighter. Haven't played Infinite. Oh hell! What the hell?
Okay, standing by for targets.
It'll come to me. It will come to me. Anyway, I played a lot of shooters, you know. And those old schoolers like Unreal Tournament, you know, and Quake. Totally different breed, you know, of a shooter, really, compared to what we have now. But I played oodles of those kinds of games, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, you know.
Ready for targets.
So, the tactical based or the combat oriented shooters like Battlefield and Call of Duty, while I've liked certain aspects about them, the stories to me, the campaigns usually suck. They're usually contrived and really stupid, you know, like some of the and I know a lot of you are probably going to hate that, you know, me saying that, but I don't know what it is.
Okay, give us your targets.
Okay, move!
I don't know why you know, like DICE and Infinity Ward and Treyarch, you know, can't come up with better stories, but they're over the top stories. Way over the top, you know.
In position.
Lots of explosions, lots of betrayal, that kind of shit, you know. It's like, you know, I don't want to get into that. And usually in the multiplayer arena, I'm so far behind by the time I join, you know, I just... If you come in late to the crowd, it's tough to really make any. I mean, you can make progress, but you're so far behind. It's just easy to get your ass kicked, and so admittedly, I've kind of shied away just because of that, you know.
Ready to engage.
Although I do plan on playing some multiplayer in this, see how it goes. You know, and one of the things too is I just haven't given it enough time, really. You know, games like that, multiplayer. Now the exception was Black Ops 2. I liked the multiplayer in that. I really got into it. I ranked up. I was competitive. For the most part, you know.
Ready to move.
That's a different kind of multiplayer than Battlefield. You know, Call of Duty or games, you know, like Black Ops and all that. That's more run and gun. You know, team tactics do come into play, and you know, there are a lot of pro Call of Duty players, and I've watched, you know, a lot of Call of Duty tournaments and stuff on streams. And I mean, you know, there's strategies, you know, all that, but it's not the same as like a big open battlefield type of game that Battlefield is. You know, where you're breaking down to squads, you know, and there are all the vehicles, and not just land vehicles but air vehicles, and I mean, there's a lot really to take in and to learn to be effective, to be competitive in Battlefield. I dare say that in some respects, some aspects, there's more of a learning curve in this than in Call of Duty, for sure. You know, Infinite War. Is that what it's called? Call of Duty Infinite War. I know this. I watched it. I had it sitting on my hard drive for a while because I previewed, or I was going to preview it. I never got around to doing that though. Infinite War. It's Infinite something. Damn it. This is an awkward cut. We're about ready to close off in this video. And I talked all the way through it. I don't know if that's going to help or hinder your viewing pleasure, but this is where the video ends because I had to split it into two parts, the prologue. So I'm going to say thank you for watching, and part 2 is going to be right behind this one, so you can jump right into it and finish watching the prologue. And I'll see you next time. Stay groovy.